Hi, this is Eric Jarvis, and in this tutorial I'm going to go over printing and emailing reports and marking pages and reports in a favorites column. So we're going to start off by clicking reports, and we have different categories of reports, and you'll notice quickly there's lots of reports that you can print. I'm going to start off by selecting a manual class roster checkoff sheet. Up here at the top, this is how the format in which I will receive it. It defaults to your last selections. So you can have it emailed to yourself with a link to it. I don't really see the need for that since I can upload it, print it, or download it. You can run it as a PDF, an Excel file, RTF for Word, rich text format. Here's some more options that you have. Notice it's phone number. Do we want a parent signature line? Probably don't. I can uncheck that. And I have additional fields I can choose to add. So maybe I want to know what grade they're in if I have multi-graded classrooms. Down here at the bottom are all my classes, and you'll notice that some of them are marked separately because they have teacher aides, which we don't have anymore. So I'm just going to select the first period. And down here, run the report, and it'll come out the way I asked it to as a PDF. And I mentioned emailing reports. This doesn't have the option to email this report to parents. I can email it to myself, but not to parents, as it's not an appropriate file that you'd email to parents. But there are others that have them. So now I can view the report, download it. If I view it, I can also download it. So I'm going to choose that one. And this is what that report looks like. Now, already had grade in, so that adding that field was a little redundant. But if you click on that field, you'll notice that just about, as far as I can tell, every field that's within Aeries, you could put on this report. So this doesn't really make sense to have the grade twice, so next time I won't choose that report. But now you have a checkoff list, so you can do, if you do like a daily checkoff sheet for the student, and then I can download this if I want to. Okay, so I'm done with this. I'll close that tab, and I'll have this. Let's say I know that I use this a lot, and maybe every week I print out my own attendance roster or grade roster, and I want to use this a lot. I can add this to a favorites. So I'm going to click the favorites is right up here, this star. When I click this star, it'll appear on my favorites list. Right now I don't have anything in my favorites list, so I'll click this. And if I go to this often, now I have it in my favorites list. To edit the favorites list, you just click it, and you can click the X here to delete it. So that's the favorites, and that's convenient because there are a lot of reports. There's lots of pages you can look at. So now I'm going to look at a report for which I can email to parents. So once again, clicking on the reports tab up here. That is within the Gradebook, Gradebook reports. So I'm going to go Gradebook missing assignments report. This is the Gradebook missing assignments report. Here's how I would like to view it, how I would like to receive it. I don't need it emailed to me, so I'll just go ahead and say no. And down here, how I'd like it sorted. I'm going to sort by due date of the assignments, and then I'm going to just click all the assignments for which I'd like it to send. So, and I can, go through and really drill down. If you just wanted to do one assignment, you could here. So, so I'll do that, and now. Down below, I have this option to email this to parents. So I'm going to do further options, though, that I think are interesting. You'll want to take a look at. So once again, it's being delivered by PDF. I have a comment section here. I can enlarge that. This is the report title. I can customize that. This is going to override the previous tab. Student name. I could require a signature line. If I don't want to show the grades, I could just show completion marks. And this is an interesting one that might you might want to consider print only students with missing assignments. And then I also have the option to only send this report to students whose grades are suffering. So if maybe their grades are below 85% or something, and show comments. So now what I can do is click email to parents, and they will receive that email. And this is so I'm getting this, an email will be sent when it completes. So the program is running in the background on the server, and we'll email this to parents. And I can also click run report, which take a little time to process here. And that wasn't too bad. And either download it or view it. And then this is the report that's being emailed to the parents. It's just a listing of their missing assignments. As you can see, they don't have any points earned on this. Okay. And then down at the bottom, it has, since I'm doing weighted categories, it has percent of the grade, points earned, grade by category, and down here is their final grade. So nobody with below an 85% is going to receive this report. But this is for my end, and each student's parent is going to get this report with the final grade at the bottom and the missing assignments here at the top. And I should have added a little comment so you could see where that would have occurred. But that's basically, you can experiment with that. A great feature. What a great feature to be able to email it to parents. So I'm going to close this out. I could have downloaded that if I wanted to. Lots of reports that you can print. And once again, if you're finding you're using a report quite a bit, you can always mark it in your favorites. And just instead of sorting through all these pages, all these reports, just click on your favorites. And there we go. I have 2 of my favorites. And if I'm going to do another class roster, very convenient. I really like this. So experiment. Look at some of the other reports you can do. Looks like you can do labels, birthday, get a listing of student and parent email addresses, their authorizations. So you could have a list of who can and cannot be on camera or recorded, etc. So a lot of great features here in Aeries.